What's going on YouTube? It's Brazen back here with another video for you guys. If you guys are enjoying the content, if you guys want to hit a like down below, subscribe if you guys are new here, and leave a comment letting me know you subscribe so I can welcome you to the family. And that being said, cue intro. What's going on YouTube, and welcome back to another Need for Speed Heat video for you guys here today. We're going to be going over 3 beginner cash making methods to go ahead and help you guys out. Now you can use these at higher levels as well. This is just a way that in my opinion you can get cash pretty fast, which to be honest, as long as you play the game and you do races, cash does come by pretty quickly. But if you are somebody that maybe wants to grind it a little bit easier to get a lot of the cars, this is a pretty good method that can help you out. So first thing we're going to do is you want to check the map, and if you go over events, basically what we're going to be doing first is going to be these time trials. So you can see break or break right here would give you 22,000. There's one called up and away that gives you 24,000, and these are going to be across the map. Some will give you more, some will give you less. It depends on the level. So exactly right here, recommended 200, you will only get 16,500, but there's a very easy way to get to them. What you're going to do is actually press the pause button, and you can see we're at 106,495, and then you're going to go over to crew time trials, and basically what you're going to do is you can scroll right or left and find the one that you want. Break for break is the one that we saw that was 22,000, and we're going to go ahead and just do that one first because it is low on time. You want to stick to the ones that are low on time. So 1 minute 5 seconds, 59 seconds, 1 minute 1 second. Don't do the 2:37. 53 is good. 59, don't do that one, and don't do that one. So there's going to be 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 that are pretty good to do, that pretty much you can do every single time you load in, and then go ahead and go back to your shop, and we'll show you how much they go down exact for break or break. So we know it's 22,000 to start. When we load in, we're going to complete it, and then we'll show you how much you would get for doing it again. So we'll see you guys when we load in. Alright, so we are loaded in here. As soon as it starts, time trial, break or break, we're going to go ahead and do it, complete it, and then show you guys what you do. So you want to try to beat your time if you can. To be honest, for this one specifically, break or break, I probably wouldn't use a fast car like I'm doing right now. I definitely would use a drift car. Just it's going to be a lot easier for you if I'm being completely honest, because drift cars are going to be a lot easier on these close turns because there's not a lot of straightaways on this map at all. So you're really not going to want to waste your time using a fast car. It's probably going to mess you up more than it will actually help you. So right here you can see we did it pretty good. This corner is pretty hard to take, to be honest, so I'm definitely not going to go too fast right there. If you do, like I said, maybe if you have a drift car it will help, but in this car I'm going to run into the wall every single time on that corner. So we're going to hit the straightaway right here. You want to hit your nitrous on the straightaway if you can. It's going to be useful, but once again it's going to be a hard corner right here, so you want to try to brake if you can. Right there you can see I mess up the brake. That's what happens when you have too fast of a car. Like I said, you really want to drift that if you can, and then there'd be this last corner right here, which obviously, like I said, we're not actually going to beat my time, but you can still see. We'll just roll in at 58 seconds. Not a big deal. You will still be able to see. You could retry event very quickly if you want, which is good to do if you want to get it done a couple times in a row, but I just want to show you guys what actually goes on. So we were 4 seconds behind, but you can see right there, default time being is 24. Bank gain would be 18,000 because we didn't beat the time. But it only took 1 minute, correct? And then you see right here, we load very fast into the map. We could also replay it if we wanted to. And then if you go to the social, you can see 124.87, and then you would just go right back in very, very quickly. It's still at 53.99. But what we want to do is look on the map and show you. So if we were to do it again, you would lose out on a lot of coins or cash. So basically we would go from 24 if we beat it the first time to 17 or 16.5, which you can do it about twice if you want per one. Or like I said, you could do a lot of the ones that are going to be good bank, but like I said, I would definitely do the ones that are going to be short on time as well. So what I would do is, like I said, you go to social, crew time trial. We can do, let's say, the one that's 59 seconds, which is trail rail. So then what you would do is come back to the map and you would look for the trail rail, and then you would go ahead and you would do it on the actual thing, but I'm just showing you. It'd be 16,500, but it only takes you 1 minute. So you can load in very, very quickly. And this is, like I said, for beginners more than anything. This specific method isn't going to be advanced or the best, but it is an easy way to go ahead and get you some pretty good cash. So we'll move on to the next method. Next up at number 2 is going to be a little bit of a weird method. Now I know people use this at night to grind rep, but you can also use it during the day to go ahead and get cash, and it is going to be the downtown method. Now there is 2 speed traps, or a speed trap and a jump. So right here you can see 140 miles per hour, you will get 3,000 bank during the day, and then over here you will get 3,000 bank as well if you go ahead and hit the jump at 130 miles per hour. You're definitely going to want a very fast car. It gets a little tough sometimes around this corner to not go into the water, so you're definitely going to want a very fast car. I know this probably isn't the best method. The reason I'm putting this out there is going to be a lot of people that, like I said, this is a beginner's, and getting little cash could be useful if maybe, you want to do a little bit more peaceful. You're feeling like you can't win races or things like that. And there's a lot of them all around. You can do drift zones if you're very good at drifting. Long jumps over here. So you're just going to have to find what works best for you. Personally, this is just something that I know a lot of people use these two to combine, so that's why I'm using them, right? But there is drift zones, like I said, that you could go ahead and use together. Long jump that will give you 4,500 over there. So you could find something that's probably better or worse, depends on what you want and how easy you want it to be. But you want to go somewhere where you can stack at least a couple of them together. Preferably not probably drift and speed traps. Those are probably going to be too hard to go together. But you'll see right here, we'll go ahead and run it. So we're going to hit the nitrous. You're going to want to take this corner. We see the speed trap up there. So we're going to want to hit this as fast as we can. Right here, you can see I hit a wall, which isn't that big of a deal because we are able to hit the speed trap, which I don't think we hit it at 3-star, to be honest. But right here, you're going to want to take this corner. So you're going to want to drift this corner as best as possible. And then nitrous. And don't do that. You can see I would have landed it if I didn't hit the side of the ramp, obviously. But you want to hit it at 132 miles per hour, so you're going to want to go back as far as possible where you feel like you will be able to do it. So we probably won't hit the 132 on this one, to be completely honest with you, but we're going to try it anyways. Right here, we're going to hit it, and then you can see we get the 2-star, which is still 2250. So even if you're somebody that maybe can't 3-star it, you can get 2250. Come around this corner or wherever you feel best, and then go ahead and try to do it again. So it's a little bit easier this way to hit the speed trap, in my personal opinion. So you want to get over that 130. You just don't want to fall off the map on this corner. If you don't do that, then you should be good. Obviously, don't use my driving skills as a great recommendation of how you should do it. Right here, we're going to hit the driving as fast as possible. And then you can see we get the 3-star at that 165. And then, like I said, I'd probably go right to the bridge. Is probably a good spot, from my personal opinion, to go ahead and turn around at. This car is not very good at turning, as you know, but it is a very fast car. So then you would just come right back the same way and go ahead and do it again. So we'll go ahead and run through it one more time. So hit your NOS as best as possible. You will see we will get that 3-star, and then you're going to want to drift this corner up here, which, like I said, my driving skills are not actually the greatest, but I actually hit that corner very well. And then boom, you go right over it, 3-star. So you can see we did that probably within like 20 seconds, but then you will have to turn around and do it again. You could probably do it twice per minute if you're very good. Maybe you can get 3 of the obstacles in a minute, which would be 9,000 per minute, which would be pretty good overall. That'd be 90,000 every 10 minutes, right? Obviously, it's probably not the best in the game, but it is going to be pretty good nonetheless. So that being said, we'll hop into number 3. Alright, so for the third and final method, it's going to be over here if you check on the map on the Jailbreaker long jump. Now, what you're going to want to do is get 2 stars, which will give you 4,500 cash. You can also just do it 1 star, which will give you 3,000 cash, which isn't bad to do, to be honest, if maybe your car isn't very fast, because it is a little tough. I'll be completely honest, I have a very good Porsche, the 911, right? It's very, very fast. It hits over 200 miles per hour, but for whatever reason, it doesn't do good over these train tracks getting to the jump. I don't know what it is. Maybe it's something I have on the car or whatever the case is. You guys might know better than me. But, what you're going to want to do is, like I said, try to hit that 4,400 if you can. Or sorry, the 4,500, which would be the tier 2. So basically, you want to start kind of on the train tracks. You're going to want to go at a little bit of an angle. So, realistically, you're going to want to start right around here. And also, shout out to Militia Gaming Community, because he is the one that went ahead and put out this method that I saw. So I'm going to go ahead and tag him in my comments or in my description. That way you guys can go check him out. But right here, you're going to hit it. And then basically, I hit my NOS when I get kind of close. And then basically, for whatever reason, like I said, this car flies further than the actual Porsche, even though my Porsche has better acceleration and speed, right? So basically, like I said, you're going to want to hit this right here. You can see I didn't hit the 2-star, but I was very close. So basically, I'm going to need a little bit further. So you can see right there, 4,500 very quickly. And this is such a fast method as well. I would probably put both tires behind the train track. This is the Mercedes AMG, by the way, if you guys kind of want to test it out. It's a 338 power, I believe is what I have on it. And then you're going to want to do it, like I said, at a little bit of an angle. and then you're going to want to get that 2-star. So as long as you get 2-star, you'll be good. But you can see I am getting 1-star. So it's a little bit uneven, right? Or not, I don't want to say uneven, but you have to make sure you go the right distances so you get 4,500, because that 1,500 does add up over time. You can see right there, we get a better angle, which will give me that 2-star. So basically just back straight up from where you went. Maybe aim at that middle star is a good one to go ahead and do. And I always hit my NOS when I'm close to going off. That way I get some NOS in midair, which will hopefully launch me further. And you can see I'm so close to that 2 to 3, so the 1 to 2, I mean. So basically like that, you can see, and you get cash very, very fast from it. It just goes right in. This is a super boring method for sure, but it is a very good one. Even if you're only getting 3,000, it still is very good. Which if you only can get, you know, like if you can't get the 3-star, what you'll probably do is just come here. You don't have to go back this far. Maybe hit your NOS if you do have it, and just try to get the 1-star, which you can get pretty easily right there. So you don't have to go back as far, but you won't get the extra 1,500 per time. So if the video did help you guys out, make sure to drop a like on it. Comment down below with any other questions on Need for Speed Heat. I would love to go ahead and put some videos on it, or go ahead and just answer some questions if it's just a simple question, right? But with that being said, make sure to subscribe, like the video, like I said, and turn on that post notification bell so you guys can be notified when I put out the new videos. And as always, I will see you next time.